Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 4th war of Season 23 here, and today 4Loki is going to be facing RK30. This is a bit of a mismatch. These guys, I think they finished Platinum 1 last season. But yeah, and as far as War 3, I will give you the results at the end of that war and explain what happened with that one. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at these guys' defense. They are running Stubborn. And they don't have a ton of rank 3s on defense. They do have some, but since they're not as hardcore of a war alliance, I don't know if they rank champions specifically for defense yet. Tier 5 class Catalyst is kind of hard to come by, so it's always smarter to focus on your offensive roster first and then your defensive roster second. So they are probably still focusing on offensive rosters. But yeah, so a lot of their placements are pretty normal. There's always a void on that ebb and flow intercept node there. That's pretty normal. Gladiator Hulk on the regen menu node doesn't make sense because he gets passive regen, so he doesn't benefit from that in any way. Thing on Polka Dot Power, Stunning Reflection, that's good placement. We've seen that one before. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to be selecting my team, and it's going to be Omega Red and Sabretooth, of course, and I'm also bringing in Magneto. So this is probably my favorite team to bring to war. I think it just covers so much ground. I'm going to be starting off on Path 2 here in Section 1, and this is the Strike Counter Fury lane. This is a pretty difficult lane depending on the defenders. But these defenders are not difficult, so, or at least Symbiote Supreme isn't. He can be a little bit difficult. I've tried using Doom on him before, and the stagger just does a ton of damage. It scales with the node, so here I'm just going to try to hit him as little as possible. Lock in my spores. He's getting his Furies now. I'm not worried about it because he's dropping so quickly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't really understand why he's there. Maybe because he gains power slowly, and if you accidentally use dexterity and he has Furies, it really messes you up. So this is going to be a rank 5 Hit Monkey on Brute Force, Power Focus 1, Strike Counter Fury. This is okay placement. Hit Monkey, I still don't know what the best way to fight him is yet with Omega Red, if it's like just to go ahead and knock him down and not worry about the node, or like play around the strike counter. I don't really know, so I'm just kind of doing a little bit of everything right now. So now he's getting his Furies. I'm going to go ahead and use my special one, and fight's over. So very easy. Maybe if it was a rank 3 Hit Monkey it would have been a little bit more difficult, but this one was not, so it's 14 hits. And then we're going to be moving up here to our last 2 fights. And this is going to be a rank 3 6-star Sentinel, and this is on Vigor. So it never makes sense, in my opinion, to put metal defenders on the regen nodes just because of Magneto. You could do it if you wanted to on like Buffet, if you were trying to keep someone from getting a Corvus charge with like a tech champion, but then Magneto's just gonna eat him up anyway, so it doesn't make a ton of sense. Then again, this is not really a node that should ever be getting kills, so we're just gonna bait out special ones here. You can see that he's not getting any regeneration from the node. Even if Magneto didn't stop his regen on his own, the Sabretooth synergy does put a passive heal block on him. So I'm just going to go ahead and build up to my special 3 here. Pretty standard. Not overly concerned about doubling up my prowess, because it doesn't take very many to kill him. He's already at like 50%. So here we go, parry him. Double the prowess there, do it one more time, and yeah, this first hit of the special 3 should just finish the fight. So definitely overkill there. And now we're going to move up to our last fight, and it's going to be this rank 5 5-star Mysterio. This is okay placement. You can't really use Quake against Mysterio because his ability accuracy can't be reduced. So, but with Magneto, it works out fine. So, I don't want him throwing special ones in this fight. He can't, Magneto can't miss against him, so I want to push him to special 2 every single time. I don't care about getting to my special 3. It's not necessary. It's a good way to get damage in like long fights, but in these shorter fights you really don't need to do it. And you can see that I have been practicing my reparries. I've done a couple of paths in Abyss, so I'm getting a lot better at those, which is awesome. Alright, so here I'm going to go ahead and try to bait out the special 2. This is going to power drain me a little bit, again, because Magneto can't reduce his ability accuracy. So he's not really going to be bypassing a lot of the stuff that makes Mysterio annoying. Alright, so now he's going into his little phase where he likes to use heavies all the time. And I think eventually I'm just going to kind of get sick of this. I'm going to throw a special 2, and it's a non-crit for 61,000. So very, very easy fight, very easy war. My first 3 wars or 4 wars now of the season have been very easy. I think I've had 9 fights total. And War 3, I specifically asked for backup, so I was on double backup in War 3 because I was helping a family member move, and I ended up having to travel at the last minute to help with that. So that is the end of my war. For Loki as a whole did really well. Battle Group 3 struggled a little bit, but we did end up winning the war regardless. It wasn't particularly close. Again, this was a little bit of a mismatch. So, great war to these guys. I actually have a friend, like an ex-alliance mate in this alliance, which is pretty cool. It was nice seeing him. And yeah, so now I'll go ahead and show the results of the next war. Or I guess this is actually the previous war. And this was War 3, and we faced Agt G, or Agent Graphite. We did end up winning this war. We won by 1 death. So it was very, very close. I think we died like 11 times, and they died 12 times. And again, I was on double backup. I was on backup in Section 1, backup in Section 2, and then I had 1 mini-boss fight that I took literally while I was like moving boxes. So I did not record it. I didn't have time. I got tagged and just ran into the fight really quick. And it was a rank 3 6-star Killmonger on Polka Dot Power and Stunning Reflection. And I did win that fight. But again, unfortunately, I just didn't have time to record it. So hopefully everything calms down a little bit now. I don't think I'm going to be taking a ton of fights this season. I'm working through Abyss, and you know, there are some people in our battle group who haven't gotten to take a ton of fights lately, so they're kind of getting their time to shine right now, which is actually really awesome. So yeah, I'll continue posting these war videos, and I'm also going to be posting one other video with some details from a potential giveaway that Dap and I are participating in, and unfortunately it's like or not unfortunately, but it is a like a gifting giveaway. It's not a gift card giveaway. It'll be items through the gifting event. So if we do end up winning, it'll be $100, and we'll probably split it up a little bit, but the time frame on that is going to be really tight to make sure, because gifting ends on Monday, so to make sure that the winners get their prizes. So as soon as I have more details about that, I will post it. So keep an eye out for that video, and if you see it, you know, just click on it, follow the instructions really quickly, and then make sure to check back with me afterwards, because yeah, we want to make sure that everybody gets their prizes. So anyway, thank you again so much. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one.